Hello, before we get to week 5, which is the next video, just want to talk about transactions here. The transaction basically is that you can get rid of your Pokemon and in exchange of other Pokemon. So I should have said this a bit clearer. So for example, in my team here, which we're gonna do is I want to get rid of my Cottony and my Clodsire because I haven't actually even thought about using them for the last 4 weeks. So I will be getting rid of Cottony and Clodsire. So that'll be 4 points. And in return, I get to pick something from 4 points or below. So the Pokemon I wanted to pick is Ditto. For one simple reason, bait. Ditto can be very tricky to use and very tricky to be against because it's always changing rules when you switch out, when you switch back in, how do you switch in, positioning. Ditto is very tricky to play against and also very tricky to use at my side. But having Ditto in your team just gives your opposing something to think about and makes them consider how to deal with Ditto. And even if I don't bring it, it gives them some psychological worry. So I'm gonna get rid of Clodsire and Cottony and use Ditto, and that will be available for week 5 and week 6. And Cottony and Clodsire will no longer be usable for week 5 and week 6. Losing 3 games in a row, like there is no way I could even get to the finals now, but we're just gonna try our best and have some fun. Yeah, but this is just a video to let you guys know about transactions, and now we have Ditto. There we go.
Week 5 of the tournament, we have 2 more weeks to go, and the team we're facing off this week is Iron Bundle, Alolan Ninetales, Arcanine, Galarian Moltres, Tinkerton, Salamence, Hisuian Guja, Munkidori, Electivire, Thwackey, and Feraligatr. Those who have played VGC for a while probably know Snow Warning, Alolan Ninetales can set up Aurora Veil. Iron Bundle has Freeze Dry, Blizzard, Encore, Taunt, Hydro Pump, all those moves. Arcanine is a very good Intimidate user, has Extreme Seal, Will Wisp, Flare Blitz, all that stuff. Galarian Moltres is pretty scary here, especially against my Cresselia. Dark type is super effective against Psychic, with Fury Wrath having a chance to flinch. Hurricane, Nasty Plot is pretty spooky as well. Tinkerton, Gigaton Hammer does a lot of damage. We've got Thunder Wave, Play Rough as well. Salamence, another Intimidate user and very, very strong attacker with the Draco Meteor's Outrage, a lot of coverage. Hisuian Guja is well known for using Shelter to +6 defense, and then Rest, Body Press, Sleep Talk. Very easy to sweep teams. Munkidori is a bit of a interesting pick here with the Psychic poison typing, Fake Out, Gunk Shot, Psychic Noise potentially. And then Electivire, Thwackey, and Feraligatr are just okay. They aren't very interesting. Thwackey does have Grassy Terrain, so we gotta pay attention to that if they bring it. The team we're using is a team that we have seen many, many times. It's just your typical Iron Hands, Crest, Politoed, Baxcalibur, Chi-Yu. And from that previous part of the video, I already mentioned about the transaction of getting rid of Clodsire and Cottony, and we're going to use Ditto this week instead. Going with the Ditto first, full attack, full speed, full special attack, full speed, Quick Claw, transform Imposter. So when Ditto switches in, it immediately transforms to another Pokemon. Hopefully you can catch their Iron Bundle or catch their Alolan Ninetales. Catch some special attacking users. Hopefully we can deal a lot of damage out with a EV invested Ditto for special attack. It is minus attack, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'm sure it will still do quite a decent amount of damage. Honestly, yeah, plus speed is good. But if we have Quick Claw, do we really need it? I'll have a think. Chi-Yu with Choice Scarf as usual, Snarl, Heat Wave, Dark Pulse, Overheat. We've seen this before. It's plus speed minus attack of special attack and speed full investment EVs. Baxcalibur with the loaded dice, Foam Exchange, High Horsepower, Protect, Ashore, Ask Speed, same as last week, with full attack, full speed, plus speed, minus special attack. Politoed with Rain, with Parasong, Haze, Protect, Weather Ball. We've used this before as well. Full HP, full special defense. And yeah, I'm going to put plus defense minus attack here actually, just to give you a bit of defense investment as well. Corsadia, obviously, with the Mental Horror, Levitate, Trick Room, Lunar Blessing, Moonblast, added switch. Full HP, full defense, full special defense. We got plus defense minus attack nature. Iron Hands, we've used this every single week already. We're going to use Clear Amulet again, but we're going to have Low Kick instead of Terror Blast. We've got Fake Out, Low Kick, Drain Punch, Wild Charge. Attack, plus attack, minus special attack with full HP and full attack. We've used something similar in previous weeks before. Just want to mention a bit more about Ditto because I've never used it before, actually. Ditto can be very tricky to use because you have to position your pivots very, very clearly, first of all. Second of all, what you transform also determines whether you win or lose. You can get information about your team, get information about the Pokemon quite easily with Ditto, but without playing it properly, it is quite sorry, it can be quite hard to play. And I just realized we should probably make this a different terror type. I feel like we should just go something like Ghost, right? Or Steel. We'll go Steel Terror. Yep, there you go. Forgot to give a Terror for Ditto. Yeah, that will be it. EVs for Ditto. I feel like plus speed minus attack is still good, so I'm going to keep that for now. And yes, that will be it for the introduction. And let's get into the battles.
Alright, time for our week 5 battle. Hopefully we win this one. We didn't do too well for the past couple of weeks. Yeah. Let's see what they bring. Okay, we've got Alolan Ninetales, Arcanine, we've got Salamence, we've got Hisuian Gudra, we've got Monkey Dory, and we have Electivire. And then we've got Fairy Terra, Alolan Ninetales, Water Terra, Arcanine, Fairy Terra, Salamence, Psychic Terra, Psychic Terra, Monkey Dory, Fairy Terra, Electivire, Ghost Terra on the Hisuian Gudra. Okay, this is actually really hard because the Terras really scare me off. And we're back to the week 2 Fairy Terra problems again. I'm gonna go for something pretty standard. Just the Iron Hand Crest. I'm gonna bring Ditto at the back. And I don't think Politoed is too good if I'm being really honest. Or should we lead really like strong with just no, we're gonna try something different. I'm gonna try Chi-Yu Ditto, Iron Hands, Crest. Let's try this. Let's see if we fish up anything interesting. Yeah, it really depends on what they lead as well. This is actually really risky, but I want to see how they counter what we have going on. Obviously, Electivire does have Cross Chop. Monkey Dory has Psychic Terror, so he's clearly trying to counter my Iron Hands. All the Fairy Terrors are clearly against my very weak mons with the Baxcalibur and the Iron Hands. Water Terror is probably, against the Politoed, probably. Ghost is probably, against the Iron Hands. This can go really wrong, honestly, especially with the Hisuian Gudra. That is the part I'm just a bit more concerned about. We'll see. It's taking quite a while. Yeah, sometimes this really happens because of the internet. The other thing I've noticed is Electivire, Arcanine, Salamence, Singuja, all physical attackers, and Ditto is minus attack nature. So that is really bad. So we do have a bit of a disadvantage for Ditto here, but I still want to fish up as much information as I can. Chi-Yu Ditto is actually a pretty bad lead, but I think it covers as many possible options as possible. And if they want to go fake out into something like a Chi-Yu, we can always switch into Crest. I think Crest is really good in this situation. I mean, obviously Salamence could learn Crunch, Arcanine could learn Crunch. Fairy Terror could be really bad, but we got the Steel Terror Baxcalibur, and we'll also have a Fire Terror. A Fire Terror Iron Hands. So we should be fine in this situation. Though I am quite concerned about the Hisuian Guja. We don't have much of a good answer. Because like Baxcalibur and Chi are weak to fighting. And like when I Terror the Baxcalibur, it will still be weak to fighting. It depends on the moveset of the Gudra as well. Because Choice Scarf. Okay. Electivire, Cobbleberry, Citrus. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. I'm gonna write this down. Cobbleberry. And Citrus. Okay. So Fake Out is definitely coming in. I'm pretty sure they're gonna cross chop my Crest. I'm gonna bring in the Crest here. So Psychic, Fake Out, Taunt, Parting Shot. Okay. Psychic, Fake Out, Taunt, Parting Shot. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna switch in the Crest in this situation. And I'm just going to Parting Shot the Electivire. So I can potentially switch in my Iron Hands. Let's see what they go for. But yeah, the good thing about Ditto is you get already like info on the Monkey Dory like now. So we know it doesn't have a poison type move. I mean, it doesn't have Psychic Noise from last week as well. Fake Out can be pretty annoying. Taunt is probably against my Crest. And Parting Shot is also pretty annoying as well. It's a bit like a Incineroar in this case. It also has Toxic Chain, obviously. But scouting out the item now is pretty valuable. So we know it's Citrus and Cobra. He's really taking his time, which is fine. It's fine to take our time. Let me also quickly check about Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory has 130 base special attack, actually. Yeah, 106 base speed. It has okay special defense, base 90, and defense base 66. Let me quickly check about Electivire as well. Electivire. So Electivire has base 123 attack. Base 95 speed, which is pretty decent. Just need to know what the electivire is gonna go for. That is a bit of a concern that I need to pay attention to. I don't know what's taking him so long. Okay. Parting shot into the crest, that's fine. Let me just write down the terrors as well. Fairy Terror. Fairy Terror on Salamence. Fairy Terror on the Ninetales. Arcanine is Water Terror. Gudra switching. Okay. Has to be Iron Hands. Web. Okay. That's fine. And I'm pretty sure Gudra is Ghost Terror. And I think Gudra is actually pretty slow, if I remember correctly. Gudra is base 60. Iron Hands is base 50. Okay. So, I mean, nothing's stopping me from Trick Room. And I'm just going to fake out into the Gudra. Don't think we need the Terror yet. Knockoff, it's fine. Trick Room's up. Okay. I'm pretty sure Gudra's gonna tear a Ghost this turn. We're not gonna touch it yet. I'm just gonna Moonblast and Drain Punch? Or should we low kick? Okay. What does Motor Drive do again? This raises speed by 1 stage. Yeah, okay. So Moonblast the Electivire, Drain Punch the Electivire. I think that's the play. Gudra's definitely gonna Ghost Terror in here. I think it's fine to leave it at the side for now. Electivire is probably gonna switch out. Like, there's no way you not Ghost Terror, right? That's the Monkey Dory, expected. That's a Protect, that's fine. Drain Punch, that's fine. And Moonblast. Okay. Monkey Dory is base 106 speed. Okay. So Fake Out is going... Either Fake Out or Psychic is going into somewhere. I can't think of a reason to like not bring Chiyu in. I mean, unless the Gudra has body press, which we still don't know yet. So if you Fake Out my Iron Hand, I think you're gonna Psychic me, right? And then Gudra's gonna probably set up the shelter. What if we reverse? Okay, this is gonna be really risky. What if we reverse Trick Room and we bring in the Chiyu? Fake Out. Acid Armor. Trick Room's gone. Okay. Acid Armor. Because it would be really good if we get the Overheat out and take out the Gudra now. So... my concern is the Gudra is probably going to body press. So do I Ghost Terror now? I'm just concerned that the Gudra is way too bulky. Because it's 150 base special defense. And it could definitely not kill. I'm going to Moonblast into the Gudra. Terra. Overheat the Gudra. Because I think body press is going into Chiyu. And we need to get rid of the Gudra. And obviously you can taunt my Crest, which is a problem. But it is not the end. $150 base special defense. Yeah, that did only like... that did so little, honestly. Like... This is actually a problem. And I'm surprised it didn't Terra yet. I think I need to bring Ditto in and check what the Gudra's going on. Because that is... the Gudra is pretty suspicious now. And I'm pretty sure it's body press and rest. Which is also really bad. And we haven't seen the last Pokemon yet. This is probably Arcanine or Salamence. I don't think Electivire is coming back in. Okay, Electivire, fine. Dragon Pulse. Special attack drop, good. Okay, Dragon Pulse. Okay. What could be going on? This is getting suspicious. This Gudra is really suspicious, honestly. I'm gonna Lunar Blessing. And I'm gonna bring in the Ditto. And see what's actually going on. Yeah, we got the special attack drop, but it should be okay. Knock off, it's fine. Okay, there is body press. Let us actually look at what Ditto has. Body press, Dragon Pulse, Acid Armor, Protect. Okay, so no rest. Good to know. And it is leftovers. So my Ditto is faster, but it is minus attack. So what we're gonna do is ally switch. And I'm gonna go for another acid armor. Web, that's fine. Body press, fine. There's the acid armor again. Okay. Now we can just body press the Gudra. And we Lunar Blessing. As long as we don't crit, as long as the Gudra doesn't crit me, I think we're in a okay position. This is getting slightly awkward, if I'm being brutally honest. This game is weird. Like, playing Ditto. Because the last time the Gudra with body press did 55.3% with plus two defense, but now I'm plus 4, so it shouldn't kill in any possible way. Right. Unless you crit. Monkey Dory, it's fine. Smart. Good, okay. That's a very valid play. I mean, Ton is coming in for sure, right? So we just Dragon Pulse the Monkey Dory. We bring in the Chi-Yu. There is actually a risk when doing that. but I mean, yeah, if they body press my crest, then like I don't know what to do. Oh wait, I'm Ghost Terror, so it doesn't matter actually. Psychic, okay. There's another acid armor. Dragon Pulse. Okay. Gudra has to switch out this turn, right? If you don't switch out and I Dark Pulse you, then like you're kind of in a bad position. Monkey Dory actually has pretty decent spadef, 90 base spadef. I think it might still kill in that range. Let me think. Gudra probably... Okay, there's 2 ways. Okay, Gudra can either protect, I aim on the Monkey Dory, or Gudra switches out. But Gudra will probably not switch out. I actually don't know whether this will kill, because it has a Cobalt Berry, which reduces dark type attacks. I have a feeling it won't. Just because if they're like heavily like special defense heavily special defense invested, then I don't think it would work. So if we go, I'm gonna quickly calc this very quickly. Chiyu against Monkey Dory. So Dark Pulse. I mean, if we go, this thing definitely has some special defense. Okay, so if it has max special defense, let's just say to the very extreme, let's say. It's a range between 96.9 to 105.3. So if we divide that by half, so that's 48.45. So that has a chance to not kill. But I think we're just going to protect here. So I'm going to go for another acid armor. I'm going to Dark Pulse the Monkey Dory. There you go. That's the protect. Dark Pulse. Kill. Yes. Okay. Okay. Gosh, okay. This is actually very intense. And we're really taking our time because like one move it's over. Electivire. Okay. So we've seen Electro Weapon knockoff so far. I mean, he's doing good. Gudra can go for a double protect, but he'll probably not. He's probably gonna switch out the Gudra, I guess. But like my Gudra now is no, my Ditto now is -1 speed, so I don't think we outspeed the Electivire. I'm gonna body press the Electivire. I'm gonna Dark Pulse into the Gudra. Helping Hand, okay. It still kills. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. Jeez. Oh, he forfeits. Okay. Okay, game 2. So the problem is we didn't have any info on Ninetales Arcanine Assailment. My Gudra literally just swept the Electivire. Gosh. Okay, what should we do this time though? I think the Monkey Dory gave us a lot of info, which helped with prepping. So they're probably not going to lead with that again. If we go Iron Hands, Chi-Yu, Crest, I think Ditto is still very valuable. I'm gonna bring Ditto at the back. Like it's way too valuable. Like I can't just like not bring it. It just has way too much value. Like scouting out your entire moveset, knowing you don't have rest, knowing you have taunt within the first turn is incredibly useful. And your Monkey Door does not have protect as well, so that is really, really valuable. Yeah, no idea what the Ninetales Arcanine Assailment has yet. They haven't shown us anything. So yeah, Ditto actually putting in some darn good work. I cannot believe it. I like to lead with Chi-Yu Iron Hands because it really puts them in a lot of pressure, first of all. And they know they do know they have to find a way to counter either one of them. And I have Fake Out on Iron Hands. And they know I have Clear Amulet already. So like they know their Intimidate isn't gonna work as they expected. I mean, Politoed is good. Parish Song is good. Baxcalibur is actually not too good now I think about it. With the Parting Shot. With his Shelter, Acid Armor Hisuian Gudra. We might, if we lose to game 2, I think Politoed has a lot of potential for game 3. And I'm not sure how we position the Politoed. And they haven't shown us Snow Warning yet from Ninetales. And we haven't had a chance to deal with Aurora Veil yet, which I don't actually have Brick on Iron Hands, which I never even thought about. I only thought about it just now. I think they're really thinking hard now because Ditto is causing too much problem for them. Like Ditto is literally the reason I like really won. Come on, Ditto. Same lead, Monkey Dory Electivire, okay. My concern is, do they have cross chop? This can go in 2 ways. Well, not 2 ways. We can fake out. We can probably fake out the Iron Hands. And Dark Post the Monkey Dory. Always switch out the Iron Hands. I think we have to fake out Because they're not Ghost Terror, they're Psychic Terror, yeah. I think Fake Out the Monkey Dory. I'm pretty sure Electivire doesn't even Fake Out, right? Like if they have Fake Out, they would have shown it by now. Yeah, it doesn't even Fake Out. So Fake Out the Monkey Dory. And I think just because they're probably going to go for the. They're probably going for the Electro Web. Dark Pulse will definitely not one shot due to Cobra Berry. I wonder if Overheat is actually a better choice. No, Fake Out, Overheat. I'm not gonna Dark Pulse it because I think Dark Pulse won't take it out. Overheat might have a chance to, and they're definitely going to. They're definitely going to Electro Web, and Machiyu will not outspeed the Monkey Dory. Yeah, Arcanine, cool. Fake Out. Perfect, okay. Gudra. Let's try and low kick the Arcanine. And we probably bring in the Crest. I mean, you can Will-O-Wisp my Iron Hands. That is definitely a possibility. Or you might crunch my GU. But the Gudra's definitely setting up again. So, Player of Mist, okay. Acid Armor. Massive. Okay. Okay. Arcanine is Water Terror. Low kick the Arcanine. Out of here. Oh, Electivire, fine. This is the second Acid Armor. Citrus, as we know. Gudra is faster. What is Electivire's bulk? $67 base defense. What about Iron Hands? Iron Hands is base 108 defense. I think we can tank one hit, honestly. And is Crest faster? 85 Crest. Electivire is 95. Okay. I'm gonna click Lunar Blessing. I'm going to low kick the Electivire again. I'm waiting for the Ghost Terror to come out. Because the low kick did 59% to Arcanine and it did 72% to the elective to the 59% to Arcanine, 72% to the Electivire. So like if you switch in the Arcanine, that thing goes goodbye. Fairy Terror, okay. Lunar Blessing. There's the Acid Armor again. That still does a very good amount. Now is when we bring Ditto in. So we are just going to Moonblast the Electivire, Ditto comes in, and copies your +4 defense. No, +6 defense here. Hopping Hand. Oh my gosh, that did okay, that did more than expected. Okay. Moonblast, Electivire, Protect. Carnine? Okay. There's a Protect. Okay. Let's think about this. Arcanine definitely outspeeds. We need to find a way to bait the Terra on the Gudra. Arcanine probably goes for the E-speed, if I had to guess. So if E-speed might not even kill, if I'm being honest. You know what? I'm just gonna go hard, Moonblast, Body Press. Close combat is fine. Moonblast. That's some good damage. Okay, fine. Close combat. Okay. What do we do here? They can definitely... Let's get the Chiyu in. Let me think about it. Let's get the Chiyu in. Ghost Terra. And Heat Wave. Does Crunch? Cause I don't know if the Arcanine has Crunch. I switched Terra. Heat Wave. And Heat Wave actually has a chance to kill the Arcanine. So I think this is how we do it. And please do not miss. I did miss my Heat Wave last game. Like last week. Okay. Flare Blitz. Burn. Crit. Okay. I think that's game. I think that's game. So So Guja 29%, Arcanine 26%. Yeah, crit and burn is really ridiculous. I mean now, like, what do you do? I'm gonna Heat Wave. And I'm just gonna fake out your Gudra. Yeah, you can protect. Please do not miss. Thank goodness, oh my god. There you go, that's it. Wow, very long game, but very well played for them. That's it. Just to quickly finish off the video, I realized that battle was 44, two battles was 44 minutes, which is ridiculously long, but it's absolutely fine. The reason why we won is all because of Ditto. Seriously, Ditto is an absolute legend in this battle. Probably, like, it's our first time using Ditto. I feel like I've positioned Ditto every single time absolutely perfectly. Game 1, before the turn 1 even started, Ditto going in, transforming into Monkey Door already gives me so much information on what's going on. Like, I can already scout the item on Electivire and the item on Monkey Dory and every single move that Monkey Dory has, which makes me know that it has Taunt, makes me know it has Psychic, not Psychic Noise, and makes me know it has Fake Out and no Poison type move, so reduces the chance of Toxic Chain. Very, very, very helpful information. Transforming into Hisuian Gudra getting the +6 defense is very, very, very valuable as well. Incredible value. Just body press one-shotting their Electivire, making them scared of body press into their Gudra. Terra Ghost baiting in Chi-Yu with the Dark Pulse. This is the game and a very good example of not using Trick Room. And Chi has so much value out of it. Like the synergy between the Ditto transforming into Gudra and Chi-Yu has so much synergy. Absolutely amazing game. He played pretty well as well. But it's like Ditto is just way too strong. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to use Back Caliber or Politoed. Yeah, Clear Amulet Iron Hands. The Clear Amulet is so helpful blocking Intimidate. Low Kick is so helpful against heavy monsters like Arcanine and Electivire. And Corset is always good as usual with the Lunar Blessing and Ally Switch. Yeah, that's my conclusion. We got one more week to go, and that will be it. See you next time.